What's good, YouTube? Long time no see. I hope you guys like the intro. Took a lot of work out of me and my homeboy to make that intro. For this series for the G. As you can see, I'm not in the G. I'm in the tow pig that I bought recently. And I'll be covering that in this video, covering this truck, so you guys can get a taste of what she is. This is also my new daily, because dailying the G became too much of a hassle with all the little issues it was having, which we'll be covering also in this video. I also need to run to Harbor Freight, pick up some wire snips so I can cut the ABS fuse and the VDC fuse so I can slide it better. And I need to fix a coolant leak, which will be handled today. But yeah, so come along for the ride, see what we got going on. Big things in store for the G thing. I'm very excited. It's completely different now. Well, it looks the same, but I'll be going over it in the video, what changes have happened. I'll be giving you guys an update for where I've been, what I've been having going on, why I haven't been posting in a while. If you can't tell, I'm a little sick right now. But yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned, watch through the whole video, and you'll get an update on what's going on with everything, to include the G, the tow pig, and where I've been at in life. So we just finished at Harbor Freight. Picked up some wire cutters. Well, wire cutters and strippers. Some waterproof tape to fix my coolant hose issue. And some little baby snippers to snip the fuse. We'll go ahead and pick up some donuts. Oh, I have a check engine light on the Yukon. But yeah, so let's get back to the house and get working on the G. Alright, so in the garage with the G thing, got a couple things I need to get done. So today I'm going to be fixing, there's a dent right here under where this hose clamps, and that causes it to leak coolant. Gonna be deleting my ABS, so disconnecting this right here, pulling out my, excuse the mess, interior right here to disconnect the yaw sensor, and disconnect the wire on the ECU to get rid of, or so that I can be able to left foot brake. So picked up a couple tools. We got waterproof tape to seal off the hose. I got, oh, I'm dropping stuff. This is to pull the clamp back. This to strip the wire. And this was to split the fuse, but I was told that is the wrong way to go about that. So I won't be doing that today. This is just gonna go in the toolbox. But before I start anything ever, if you're working on sensors in your ECU, you disconnect the battery. And let that sit for a couple minutes, let the system drain out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm inside the car, and basically, let me show y'all what I'm about to do. I'm about to pull all of this out and pull all of this out, because the yaw sensor sits about here. So yeah, let's get started with that. I will get back with you guys in just a second. Actually, let me see if I can start pulling this off now. I think I gotta pull off these side panels. Yep. There's the one side panel. How do I get this all the way off though? I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. It pulls that off. Alright, got those off. Now I need to pull this off. Shift knob needs to come off. Shift knob is off. So now this should come out. There's a piece, I know there's a cable holding that in place. I'm gonna have to There we go. Oh, I might not need to disconnect that. Just let it sit like that. I think this is my yaw sensor right here. That's what it feels like. And right there is my yaw sensor. Go back and show you guys when that's disconnected because I can't hold the camera and get it disconnected. Alright, so right here is our yaw sensor, which I'm trying to figure out how to unplug. Hold on. I need a flashlight. But that's the yaw sensor. I don't know where I put my phone. I need to figure out how to unplug that. I'll be right back. The camera's dying. Alright, so we're back at the G. I have decided that I'm just gonna snip the fuse because I really don't want to mess with my engine harness any. I just don't find that to be lucrative to the cause. Because worst case scenario, this fuse becomes a problem, then if I could get this out, that'd be great. Fuse becomes a problem, that's just a fuse. But if the harness becomes a problem, then that's replacing my entire harness. And I really don't want to do that. So we're gonna do today, take this bad boy and these snippers here, and I'm gonna disconnect. So I'm gonna split those bottom two. Top one needs to stay because that's for ignition. So realistically, it's just a quick snip. And then let's get in there again. And get the other side. That's snipped. There's one gone. Snip. And snip. Two gone. Get rid of that. I'm gonna buy a spare from the junkyard, just in case, you know, I ever want ABS again for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm gonna take this, freshly snipped. Oh, gotta take a picture for the group chat so the boys see it, so they know that I'm not BSing with the build, because I am the #1 BSer. I really be like allotting my time differently, I guess. You know, they got more time to work on their drift cars because they put more time into working on their drift cars than me. I really be bullshitting. I can't even lie. I really don't. Alright, drop the plastic piece. Toss that back on. Where's my VDC fuse? Put that back in there. Cover that bad boy back up. That's done. Now back to the matter at hand. I had to grab my impact 1 second. It's probably like a 10. Yep. So we're back inside the car working on the yaw sensor. Y'all can't really see it too well because it's dark. Oh yeah, I already got one side out. Those bolts are in there stupid tight. Did not know that would be the case. Let me get this off. So I ended up just snipping the wires because this wouldn't come disconnected. So yeah, that's into place. So now let's put the dash back. All right, now that the dash is put back in, the fuse is cut, the yaw sensor is deleted, we can reconnect the battery and give it a test crank. I should have a few extra dash lights. I'll give it a couple revs to make sure it's not in limp mode. Let's see what we get. ABS lights should be on. The brake light should be on because my brake's on. Still got full power. Alright, we're good to go. So, with that being said, that is it for the G for today. Tomorrow, I'll be taking it out to my usual test spot to do a couple test runs in it. And then I'll also be, I left my damn garage clicker in the car. In it? I'll also be doing a walkthrough of what's new on the G and a walkthrough of the truck, so you guys can get to know the truck. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with the rest of the video. So this video is really all over the place. Sorry, not sorry. I'm in the truck on the way to pick up Guyton because I'm gonna go pick up a toolbox for the garage, and I'm gonna make him come with me to pick it up, and he's gonna help me organize the garage. So I'm gonna put that in this video, along with I picked up a fire extinguisher so that the G can pass tech, and I need to mount that in the G. And yeah, so right now on the way to go pick up Guyton. I'll be there in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna pick up the garage or the toolbox. And you guys get to see me organize the garage. I need to put up my banners, organize my tools, really just clean things up, you know. Been doing a lot of work lately, so I cleaned up once, but I haven't really like organized everything. Well, I don't really, like all of my tools are in separate toolboxes, and it'll be really nice to have everything in one toolbox now. So found a nice little Husky toolbox on Marketplace for a pretty good price, so I'm gonna toss that in the garage and maybe clean up some space with tools. But yeah, so catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so I got Guyton. You can't see him. Yeah, you can. I think his face all in the camera. There you go. I got Guyton. We picked up the toolbox. We're on the way to Walmart to get nails to put the banners up in the garage. And then we're gonna do a time lapse of organizing the garage. Oh yeah, got the drinks on deck. Polar pop. We was listening to Gucci Mane. We can't play that because the copyright and shit. You know how YouTube be doing. But yeah, we got the toolbox, so we're gonna do a time lapse of organizing the garage and setting it up and shit and pulling the G out. We gotta go. Did I already say we gotta go to Walmart? Oh no, we gotta go to Walmart. So we gotta go pick up nails and whatever else I feel like I'll need while I'm there to finish the garage reorganization. But yeah, so we'll get back with you at the garage. All right, now it's time to move the car out of the garage, clean the garage, mount this up in the car. All right, we're in the garage, getting all up in the camera and shit. We're about to go grab the toolbox and I guess time lapse straightening this shit up. All right, so we're in the garage. We finished cleaning up. The camera kind of died, so we couldn't get like a good time lapse, but I'll give you what I got. But we got everything in the toolbox here. Everything's organized. I put up the banners another day. I'll put you on that. Now I just got to mount the fire extinguisher and the G, and then we're done for the night. So I'll bring you guys along on that. All right, so now we're about to mount the fire extinguisher. And I'm thinking about mounting it to the seat rail right here. You can't really see because it's dark, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh. All right. See, if I had a Z, this would be easier because they got that crossbar. Oh, shit. Great success. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. I know I said I was going out today. To test the G. We're gonna have to do that tomorrow. Today ended up being busier. Like I said, this video is bouncing around all over the place, but probably catch you in the next one with us testing the G and then walking through what's new with the G and the truck. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's Guy in for an ending clip. Catch you in the next one.